there here, welcome back to DollLab. In one of my latest videos, someone asked, are gynoid dolls worth their $5K price tag? I can buy 2 real lady dolls for what 1 gynoid costs. You know what? I'm curious about that too. So I reached out to the owner of Gynoid and got my hands on one of their most popular models, Mona. Here she is. And today we're gonna see if this Hermès of the doll world really lives up to the hype. And a fun fact to hear, Mona is part of Gynoid's new 20R series, which came out at the end of 2023. On paper, the 20R series is a nice step up from the older R series. Now let's see if Mona actually feels as upgraded as she sounds. So this is her. The 163 centimeters, 5 feet 4 inches E-cup hyper-realistic silicone Mona. And guess what? She weighs only 28 kilograms, which is about 61.7 pounds. Okay, if you ever watched my previous test, you know this is actually really impressive. For dolls over 160 centimeters tall, usually go over 30 kilos so easily. But Mona, she's less than 30 kilos, 28 only. And now, let me try to lift her up. Okay. So easy, she's 100% manageable. Okay, before we even get into the details, Gynoid already scored 1 point on weight control. Good job. All right, now let's take a look at how this so-called Hermès of the doll world performs when it comes to face and body makeup. Mona's head is made of hard silicone, so she doesn't have a real internal oral structure. You see 2 small movable hard teeth inside, probably made of plastic. But here's the good news. Gynoid actually offers a soft silicone head and movable jaw for free. So if you prefer the softer head or want the jaw movement, you don't have to worry about the extra cost. And moving on to her brows and eyes, the eyebrows are hand painted, upper lashes are glued, and the lower lashes are implanted. The overall makeup is refined and delicate, and the cutest little detail, she has 2 tiny beauty marks on her cheeks. This gives Mona a playful, slightly flirtatious vibe. Alright, let's see her body painting. To be honest, in terms of overall detail, I feel her body makeup isn't as competitive compared to some of the newer dolls on the market today. And that's probably because the 20R series came out about 2 years ago. Back then, it was considered advanced, but in the doll world, technology moves crazy fast. For example, Mona's body doesn't have the newer style of the fine skin textures that many brands are doing right now, but the essential elements are still here. You can see the veins, especially around the chest area, and her hands are actually one of the nicest parts. The veins, the subtle pigmentation around the joints, plus the silicone on the hands feels noticeably softer and smoother. Moving down, her knees also have a realistic pigmentation with some texture that mimics real skin. And finally, her feet. The detailing here is also well done, and the materials hard silicone, which means better support and better durability over time. Oh, and there's a little fun detail about her feet. Her third toe and pinky toe are connected. At first, I thought it was a manufacturing flaw, but I checked it with the brand. It turns out it's intentional, designed this way to make it easier for Mona to wear shoes or socks. Pretty clever, huh? So overall, Mona's body paint isn't the most cutting edge by today's standards, but the key areas, hands, knees, feet, are still crafted with a solid detail and realism. Okay, we've covered her face and body details. Now let's talk about softness, one of the key things that affects the feel of a doll. Starting with the chest, it's not the softest or most bouncy I've ever felt, but it's still pretty nice. Definitely medium softness. Her belly is a bit firmer, almost on the harder side. Moving down, the vagina area has been made softer, so it feels more realistic. The thighs are medium soft as well, while the buttocks are also softened. And honestly, the texture there feels quite nice to the touch. So Mona's softness is a mix, medium in most areas, with some parts specifically softened for realism and comfort. Now let's talk about joint flexibility. Her upper arms and wrists are improved, even at 90-degree rotation. The motion looks natural, knees bent over 90 degrees smoothly, following human anatomy. Overall, her skeleton is medium tension and quite flexible. The neck's a bit tight, but wrists, hips, thighs, knees, and arms move easily, and fingers and toes are loose for natural motion. After taking a full tour of her sculpt, body design and softness, I think it's fair to say this doll delivers a premium experience from top to bottom. The realism, the craftsmanship, the finishing work, everything feels like it's being pushed to a luxury tire. And speaking of luxury, her price is $4,999. Yes, you hear me right. And at this point, I think that we can officially call this brand the Hermès of the doll world. You know, this brand, Gynoid doll, the Gynoid doll, is one of the earliest companies to ever produce high-end dolls. So the heritage definitely shows in the quality. Okay, thank you so much for watching today's review, and now I want to hear from you. After seeing everything she offers, do you think spending almost like a $5,000 on a doll like this really worth it? Okay, drop your thoughts in the comments and let's chat. Bye bye guys, see you next one!